Hello everybody, welcome back to Knock on the Coffin lid. I am determined to get a win as Bjorn. We're gonna be playing this character until I figure it out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to see if we can do the bleed build this time. I know in the swamp we can get the bloody claws. So maybe if I can go and build towards that as much as possible, we'll be in good shape. Don't need strength on the first 3 battles. Don't mind commons. Rares are not that interesting. I think HP is not that interesting. So, I mean, commons and rares, probably the 2 most interesting for me. I'm not having trouble in the first battles. Maybe that would feel differently on a higher difficulty level. But clearly I don't need to go there yet. Let's see if we can get like a rare bleed related card. Another gut feeling. I don't know. Inflict blight for two bleeding on the... Inflict 1 blight for 2 bleeding on the target and remove bleeding. Increases by 1 each turn. I don't know if I care about transforming blight to bleed. It's almost related. Inflict blight for each bleeding. Sure, I don't know. That's almost related. We're gonna go this way again. That's for sure. Oh, and excuse me. Alright, I'm back. It was a long sneeze. Took a little bit more than I expected. Gamma Spirit. So yeah, first combat seems like it's... Combats seem to just be somewhat random, if they're not like the guaranteed combats. Which is interesting. Inflict blight per bleeding. Yeah, I don't really want to do that yet. I'd like to gain HP. So if I do this on you, it does nothing, right? Yeah, okay. I don't like having cards that don't do anything. Depending on the circumstance, of course, but we were in the circumstance. Dang it. I should have switched to my axe last time. That would have been a much better play. Yeah, I needed the axe. Okay, 6 gold. Wolves didn't carry a lot of gold on them for some reason. So surprising. Okay. Deal 4 damage, gain 3 scarring. Deal 1 and 2 damage to random targets. I'm just gonna take the shapeshift and balm. That seems useful. We'll figure out the bleed a little bit later. So they're both shops. There's the buried treasure. I'm gonna continue going this way. We gotta see. Yeah, I like this. Do that. Gain HP. All is gonna be good. I like how it's just gain 3 HP to play the card, but whatever. It's bad that we have one of these already. You're gonna be tanky. They're gonna be hard to take down next turn, but we are in wolf form, so hopefully not too hard. Yeah, not too hard. Okay. Deal 4 damage, shapeshift. Not the worst card in the world. There's the Thorns build. That's more if we're going the other direction. You know what? We'll do combat. I don't mind the 1 cost card coming when we turn into a lichen. I do like buried treasure, but I gotta know what we find here. Interesting. We get a proper rest, which is bad because elves are bad apparently. I could already move a bad card, but let's go with training. I want to up things that help my bleed. So 6 bleeding. Improved instinctive is not terrible. I mean, there's Fester that we could make maybe playable, but I don't know if I even want to remove bleed. I don't know if it was the right card to take at all. I mean, there's instinctive attack. Let's make combat better, right? This is something that we should see all the time because we'll draw it. I hope we draw it from our discard pile as well. And now we're in a fight because they realize that I'm a lichen, I guess, presumably. Okay, but we could burn this. Who's the, like, dude to take down? That's the real question. We could remove your evade, and then we could probably just, like, ruin your life, except we can't play combat because we're not a beast. That's the downside of having it, is we might have it when we don't transform. Right. Guess I'll want to do this early. Okay, but we do get it now. That's what I wanted to see. I like that. I'm just gonna have to figure out what I can do with that in the future. Okay, I like that we have Balm here. We already drew our curse card, which is lucky for us. So we're not gonna be. I should have played that differently. Not gonna be in as bad a shape I was gonna say, but now I feel a little bit dumb. Yeah, gain spirit and strength, right? So we're scaling. It's important to keep scaling. I just don't know that Blight is like... Blight's like the same as Bleed, except it grows. So like... But like, combats aren't that long, right? Like, especially with this character? Like, especially with this character? I'm having a hard time transforming back, by the way. 69 block, you say? Okay. Well, good thing I can be strong. Let's try not to get more bad curses in the deck, thank goodness. We're gonna get bleed at some point. We got this. I mean, at least this guy's like refused to do anything for the entirety of his existence. That's helped us out quite a bit. We did the right target priority, makes me think. Burn. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. 12 strength, okay, it's not terrible. Versus 1 enemy for 0 loses 10 strength at the end of turn. Or Dichotomous card. Deal 6 damage, burn a random status card in the draw pile. Deal 2 damage, burn a card of your choice in the draw pile. I like Wolf Strike. Yeah, I like that. Deafening Shout's like also definitely interesting. Elven Boots, I mean, obviously we might as well equip them. That's something for us, for sure. There's the sleeping on the job. We could like take him down potentially. I want to see what this path holds for us though. On the far left here. Goblin armor, increase maximum HP by 20, gain 5 armor and 3 ward. I mean, I do like myself some armor. Okay. And then we could go... Yeah, all the way here. Oh, these symbols must mean we get to see ahead of time who the boss is for the fight. And yes, I did just realize that. Passing by, we'll search, get some money. Oh, we gotta continue. Okay, now we fight. Which is also bad? Wait, I thought the elves were bad. Wait. It's bad if I join them for camp. It's bad if I... It's bad if I fight them and their patrols. I'm getting mixed messages. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. Alright, let's try it. I'll remove the bleed. Let's see how that goes. Hey, we didn't take damage. Or much damage. That's useful. Okay. Deal 4 damage. Oh, right. Deal 4 damage, and the target's no longer bleeding, so we don't have instinctive. But now you're bleeding. And you're almost gone. Bleed goes down by 1 per turn, whereas Blight goes up by 1 per turn, but like, I feel like you have to be all in on one or the other. You're no longer taunting, which is fantastic news, but I can't really do much about it. I'm going to burn the Curse of the Lichen. And then we're going to do that. We'll heal up. Somewhat, at least. Okay. This axe is, like, so important for the early game. Pretty hard to do stuff without it, I feel. Alright, let's shapeshift. You're gonna hit me. Armor's wearing off, but the goblin armor did its job. We've warded off a lot of bad things that could have happened.
I'm sorry.
We don't have the Curse of the Lichen. You have 10 strength, though. You're getting out of control. More out of control than I am. Which is not okay. I'm gonna get rid of Instinctive Attack. It's not very useful. Wish I had one of those two cards to get rid of. It's so weird, because we draw so little, and then, like, I feel like your potential to have awkward cards with this dude is high. I guess, like, 3 bleed is, like, a good amount of bleed to remove in this sort of situation. Okay, now we're able to take it down. If there are no attacks in hand, draw 2 cards. That is a skill I could get behind. Or a talent. Oh, multiple talents. Okay. At the end of turn, gain 4 scarring for every bleeding enemy. Now that is not bad. Scarring is, when in Lichen form, taking health damage from an enemy restores 1 HP per scarring and resets it. At the end of the turn, restore 1 HP each time taking damage. Yeah. So we could have sort of a health restoration. I gotta go with Impatience. I was just talking about how impatient I'm feeling. So there's the Orc Axe, which we could have in the other hand. Deal 14 damage, strength affects this card 5 times, gain 10 strength, lose 5 spirit. That's not a problem for me, I think. Gain 2 strength, all enemies gain a strength. Increase maximum health by 20 at the start of battle, move a random talent to the hand. I don't know, maybe we go more evasion? Moving a random talent to the hand makes me feel like I should have just picked up a talent, but like, whatever. I don't know, let's take the Elven Armor, because we already have Elven Boots. So, we'll just go along with the synergy. Increase damage dealt by 2 for each evasion on the hero. Sure, let's see if we go evasion stacking. Okay, so we found the corpse. Didn't get to search it more fully, but maybe we searched it after the fact. That's where this armor came from, I'm assuming. Although we could have just taken off the guys that we attacked. Okay, gain 2 balm, gain 1 balm upon playing 3 attacks. I do think the axe is like super necessary for us though. Like we need scaling. I can't equip this. It's just like, it's not even, you know? So there's a sharpshooter we could take down. Or I can go to this unknown event. I guess we attack? That's more towards the darkness. Alright. Apparently us attacking elves is a bad thing. Good to know. Alright. We're learning. I'm not taking too much at least. Okay, if the target's bleeding, gain instinctive. How about we gain a ward? And then you're almost done. If we do 2 damage to you, you could be very done. Do I really have no blights? Draw 2. You're taking damage now. Ow. So this is like the full elf fight for sure. So that's great. We're taking damage, and not much I can do about that. I I gotta find a way to get more evasion. That's just what we have to do. I'm gonna learn so much about this game at some point. We're just gonna like flow with it. It's gonna feel great. All right, we're not in the zone. Okay, that was a sad turn. Sad turn where we couldn't really play anything. You, however, are in a more sad turn. Store 6 HP. Cool. Now you're out of here. Okay. Deal 10 damage or deal 1 damage. When dealing damage, inflict 4 bleeding. Restore 8 HP becomes instinctive if the character has blight. Interesting. Or dichotomous card, inflict 3 bleeding on all enemies, or gain 10 scarred for each bleeding enemy. Okay, all of these are like kinda in what I want as a card. Yeah. So damage and bleeding, or bleeding and healing. I'm gonna take hemophilia, because that seems interesting. Ooh, Elven Helmet. Gain 1 evasion, increase healing from cards and items by 30% if there is evasion on the hero. Upon gaining evasion, return a random burn card to the draw pile. When evasion is triggered, deal 8 damage. Gain evasion every 3rd turn. I don't know if the Elven set's actually that good. The more I look at it, the more I'm not sure. Upgrade 2 cards. We could ask to purge. We could get an item, get a card. Okay, upgrade 2. I mean, getting an item. What kind of item do we get? Do I get to know? Upgrading 2 cards might be like the best thing I could possibly do right now. I genuinely don't know. Wish I could upgrade Bloodletting to be even better. There's also the Purge. I mean, let's just try to get more Elven stuff. Let's see if this gives us an Elven item. No, it gives me Bear Spirit Armor. Wait, don't I know that already? Oh, man. On 3rd instance of playing a skill, gain 1 strength. Sure. Ah, yeah, Bear Totem. I guess I did know that.
You can't eat, but not you. You're
I guess that would have been like knowing from previous. Look, it's fine. I'm gonna remove a card. I'm gonna remove Curse of the Lichen.
I helped dwarfs by killing elves. Mortis chose a good time to resurrect me. I felt that I could
Finally, the day of...
But I ought to forgive them.
We ought to forgive the elves. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Axe elf time.
A duel of honor would be honorable to fight without a squire.
So yeah, you're evil. Hey, let's see if taking out the squire is the right way to go here.
Ocean of blood.
We'll figure out this boss. It's been a while since I've lost like early, right? So surely we could do this much.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Okay. It's a lot of damage, dude. But we have a lot of evasion, so it's not like the worst thing in the world for me. Gonna inflict 3 bleeding. Gonna inflict bleeding. Alright. We're getting somewhere. You've got a lot of evade and a lot of strength already. You're buffed up and up to no good. I don't like it. At least you're gonna have more blight gain at the end of each turn. One more evade, and then you kill me in like 2 hits apparently. Not great, honestly. Could be worse. Could be much worse. Scourge of Lycan, you gotta go. I gotta play these cards. It's important that we just like chunk through his evasion. I mean, look at all this elven stuff we have. You can't kill me, right? Gain strength and evasion. Alright, well you can totally kill me. I want to live. Don't know if I want to do Festering Wound right now. Doesn't seem like the way. Damage. We can even play this and it's fine. He's gonna go down eventually. 42 damage, okay. So this is the first hit we're really taking. No, we're taking 28 damage? Deals damage as status cards to the draw pile. Something was happening and now it's not. You changed what you're going to do. You were just gonna hit me really hard, but now that you've lost enough HP, you've changed what you're doing. Which I can only say is great for me. Yeah, you're gonna bleed, and then we're gonna take 28. Ow. Then we're gonna take 24. Alright. I can't play this. Well, okay then. Burn random. Pretty sure it's fine. 12, 12. I'm liking how we're doing, even if it's not the best. Yeah, the axe is just like ever necessary. Like I can't imagine winning without the axe at this point. We defeated the champion. We did a good job. Got the Steam achievement and everything. We are actually quite poor. Draw a card. It's a ferocious card. Redeal. It's fine. Ferocious agility, just like it's not a very good card. Upon taking damage, restore 2 HP. If not in the Lycan form, gain 1 spirit. Okay, I like Shock Therapy upgraded. Increase the number of cards drawn by 2 at the end of turn. Lose 1 HP for each card played this turn. I gotta try that. We gotta draw cards. If there's one thing I know, it's that drawing cards is gonna be our way to go. Now, 4 spirit seems okay. 5 strength. You know what? Just like starting with 5 extra strength. I know I want to go a bleed build, but like that seems good. Burned card of our choice. 36 damage, evenly distributed, or more bomb. Let's try burn card of our choice. And then we get a medal. Every battle 1 upgrades a random card in the deck. Oh, that's incredible. Is that always what the champion drops?
When this is only possible.
We gotta
That's pretty much.
take out the champion more often.
That's.
That was pretty darn good. Okay. Yeah, so every battle we win, we're gonna be upgrading the quality of our deck. So we know we faced the Bloated Might last time, which comes with a trophy, but we don't need a trophy. I did want to get to here, because this has the Ritual Clause. This has the shop, though. The shop could get us what we need, if I had money, which I don't, so, like, don't worry about that too much. Maybe go down the middle. Special card. Equipment and a curse. Gain an item or lose HP. Chance to get a potion. Get a special card. I gotta know what the special card is. Is it bleed related? Trap. If the enemy intends to attack, deal 20 damage and inflict 5 bleeding. Eh, you know, it's not bleed related. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. I enjoy that. Now, I want to make sure we get to here. I don't know if the ghost in the well is like something I really want to face again, but I don't have a choice if I want to go to the ritual. No choice at all. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, you're gonna be real interesting, aren't you? Wow, you guys are already at a lot of HP. Did you realize how much HP you're at? It's quite a bit. Okay, yeah, so it only starts counting once we play it. Good. As I expected. Upon death leaves behind a mite. That's fine. You're not resurrecting. Which is like, okay.
He drowned in his own blood.
You guys are... Curse of the Lycan, cool. We didn't have to Curse of the Lycan ourselves. Restore HP, go down. You're out of here. Now I take damage. But we get to heal back up. Don't worry about it. The enemy does indeed intend to attack. That's great news. And now we just take him out. Okay. And we upgrade Composure, so I'm a lot more likely to play it now. That's nice. Restore 8 HP, becomes instinctive if the character has Blight. No. Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have a lot of Blight here, right? Maybe that's okay. Do the cards we get... Wait. Are our cards related to where we're going? My god. I think they are. Alright, let's do a cute blood loss. Why not? I think taking the Blight card in the beginning was a mistake. But I don't think we had a good set of options, to be totally honest. Fire Brothers want to take care of zombies. These guys always get the job done. Deal with the outsiders and save the undead? I just want to see what happens. Bad stuff. Alright, we're going full evil. What happens if we go full evil? Maybe we'll learn. Hey, we've got a zombie on our side. Excellent. Hopefully Frantic Race just always appears in the beginning. That'll be helpful. I suspect we have to take out the dude who's buffing.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Gonna do that. We're gonna take a lot of damage. No, we're not, because the zombie weakened them all, you hero. You legend. I was prepared to take a lot more damage that turn. Okay. Hold up, what do you guys got? Turns half the damage block to the attacker. Okay. Healing deals damage. Dang. Okay, so I really don't want to like let you heal at all. Gain strength if enemy takes damage from burning. Yeah, we don't want to let you like you guys can't do anything. That won't be good for us. We can definitely like expose trap you. And then you can just take all the damage. And that'll be great.
His blows have become weaker.
Zombie died. That's fine. We don't have zombie friend, I accept. You're out of here. You're still bleeding, so you can maintain the weakness. And then we will maintain being a wolf.
won't help him. Big problems begin with a small infection.
Yeah, that hurt. We don't have any attack cards, do we? We have evasion, so you don't actually hit me as hard as I thought you were going to. Ah, wait, I took 36 damage from burning? Decreased by 50%. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was all the damage that we were just taking. Okay, like I get that now. I understand. You weren't bleeding. I could have changed that fact, but I didn't. Instead, I decided to suffer. Okay, the burning's hurting. Maybe I should use a potion to heal. Just like a idea right there. Can I like stall on this fight to heal up, or is that gonna... No, I don't think I can really. I don't think that's gonna work super well. At least Fester isn't like completely bad now. Let's start turn, lose 1 HP, draw 1 card. That's kind of just better than the other talent I have that lets me draw 2 cards and then makes me take damage for every card I've played. Because this is just like a 1 guaranteed HP for a 1 draw. So that's like a lot better in my mind. Okay. That depresses me slightly, because now I feel like Blood Debt's just the way to go. Oh, we'll take it. Boots of Balance. Well, we already have boots. I did like Boots of Balance, though. And then Armor of Talent, we already have armor. I'll take it, though, because, like, duping a talent could be really good. Clone card of your choice in the draw pile. Could just have HP. You know what? I'm just actually going to take the Elixir of Recovery. I'm spooked. Okay, there's the well. What happens if I step back? We just get out of there? I don't get a ghost potion? I'm okay with that. I'm shockingly okay with that. Berserk Axe upon killing an enemy. We definitely don't need that. I mean, I guess we equip that now, but it doesn't matter because we're about to like get the other weapons, right? But if I equip these claws, aren't I gonna... Oh, I know I get the item here. Ask about the blood magic. So if I stab the servant to death... Do we still get the item? Desecrated Crimson Claws. Now they're defiled, gain 2 strength and 2 bomb for each bleeding enemy. Oh. Is that the same? Genuinely don't know. Alright. Well. You can take damage with left in hand. Oh, but they're desecrate. Oh, we could have had... No, that's definitely not the same, because we could have had desecrated stuff last time, right? Although it doesn't seem to count. I don't know. We're taking it. Yeah, we're equipping that. We're going. Come on. Trade. Wait. There wasn't a shop here last time, was there? Seems different. Poison Claws. Okay, we don't want that. Demonic Claws. Okay, bleed, bleed, bleed. Start of turn. Increase the maximum health by 10 until end of battle for every bleeding enemy. It does seem good. Imagine if we went full demonic. When attacking werewolf form, we inflict exposed on enemies. When attacking elf form, gain in 1 exposed. That's something. Decrease / increases the number of cards drawn at the beginning of turn by 1. Alright. And then defiled boots. Right, right. Well, I did want to go... I wanted to go this route. I wanted to go the bleed route if I could. It was important to me. I don't think we're doing much with the elven armor, to be honest. So, like, we're not at a loss here for, like, anything. Sell. Sell. I think I need to maintain the axe. No, wait, we got rid of the axe for the claws. Right. Remove target's bleeding, restore 4 HP per bleeding removed. And we still get bloodletting. When inflicting bleeding, inflict additional bleeding. When attacking a bleeding target, restore 5 HP. Yeah, that is like the route I want to go. We just don't have as many bleed options as I would like. A card remove here is nice. I can remove bad cards. Like this. Yeah, we're not going to get enough for what I would like. I do like the curse build. Having a full curse build seems very interesting. Let's remove another card. Another Curse of the Lycan seems good. And we can sell this. Like, I think removing one more card would be even better, right? The Wills to Live versus like everything else. I don't know if I want Fester in the deck still. It's just kind of in the way. I think Will to Live is good though, because if we're gonna have so much draw, we're gonna need these cards in the deck. And then I don't really like instinctive attacks, but they're one of our few attacks. But like we can get rid of it because like better that we don't draw it. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's see what our training can give us. Frantic Race. Yeah, I mean, that's just good. 30 damage and 10 bleeding, but it does burn. Don't forget, the trap does burn. Yeah. I mean, draw 4 attacks is like kind of insane. I gotta go with Impatience. Like, surely this does it for us. Alright, this is not the Spider Queen, this is Tentacle Lord. Cult Keeper. We're good? Yeah? I'm good? Oh, I should probably equip this armor if I wanted to have the benefit, right? Inflicting bleeding, inflict additional bleed. Yes, and we gain HP, and then we're gonna have 2 strength and 2 bomb for each bleeding enemy. Is that at the start of turn? How does that work? Anyways. I think we've got a chance this time. Okay. Upon death, be reborn. Block does not disappear. At the end of the turn, takes damage for each abscess in hand. Gains block. Efficiency grows when losing HP. Inflicts stun. Well, okay then. How about we change right away. And then we burn a random card in this pile. Try to inflict bleeding, but we don't. And then we chill. At least we're starting with 2 evade. That's like the better part of the elven stuff. I'm taking HP. Yeah, now we will get stunned. So we have to get rid of the infection. Wait. We have 2 infections? Surely not, right? Well, better 6 damage than 7 damage. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit of trouble. So, I can play this for free, that's not a problem. How about we do something like this? Change that to Blight. Right, we're losing HP per card played. I'm gonna use my HP potion right now. I'm a tad bit nervous. And I wanna hope that we can get there. Okay, yeah, now we're blighted, but you're blighted, so like you've got problems too, buddy. That's what I'm trying to say. Instinctive of bleeding, right. We can make you bleed, then we have instinctive. And burn a random status card, which I don't think did anything. I can weaken you. You're stunned. Okay. Alright. Messed him up for a turn. Now he's gonna summon a cultist. Oh man, if only I could double bleed now. That'd be quite the deal. Okay, we're gonna draw more cards. I'm enjoying playing all the cards, but I am worried. I'm gonna give myself more balm. I'm worried. Let's be real. It's a spooky time.
You didn't fight fair. That's good.
Yeah, we don't fight fair here, that's for sure. 34 damage. That's pretty good. Inflict additional bleed, yeah. That's pretty good. We've been keeping the will to live in hand, but we don't gain spirit anymore, so we're not making use of that as much as I would like. Deal 20 damage, return. We might as well burn a random status, because I don't even know if we have anything to do. We're gaining maximum HP, which is neat. Took a lot of damage. Took a lot of damage. Okay, you are bleeding. Don't want to leave this in hand. Coulda played that turn much better, no doubt. I'm gonna play a lot of cards and lose a lot of health as a result. But it is like for the greater good and all that. Restore 4 HP maybe helps us a little bit. I mean, he's taking damage. This guy's hurting.
Do it again. They don't understand.
You're gonna inflict 18 bleed on me? Alright. Hold up. Wait, oh, I can't shapeshift. Hold up. We gotta like not bleed to death. Gives all strength to allies. What a move. What an incredible move you're doing there. We could like heal up a lot of bleed, which 4 HP per bleeding removed is like kind of nuts. Well, you're dead in 2 turns, right? Like, we do nothing, you're dead next turn. So it doesn't matter how much strength you gain. We're fine. And we've been gaining HP over the course of this fight. Like, I like this 10 HP that we're getting each time. I think we're more than okay. Oh my god, surely I have something I can play here. I don't have to, like, play anything, but, like, surely there was something there. You know what I mean? There's no more attacks. We got no more attacks. Oh, he died. Blocks attacks get taken from attacks less than 9 and gains strength. Okay, well we don't have attacks less than 9, so get wrecked. Also, you can bleed now. Yeah, you can start to just keep getting damaged. 61 HP. The strength that you gained, I guess, did matter. I'm good at reading, I swear. I swear. Okay, we're taking you down. You're for real gone now. Will to live got better. I'm loving this medallion. I want as many fights as possible. I just don't know how to get there. Lose 5 strength, double bomb. Enemies don't lose bleeding is not that important. Now that I think about it. Is increased by 1 each turn? Okay, I mean, that's like neat. Upon taking damage from enemies, restore HP. I mean, yeah, right? Like, we have to. Okay, we have 5 strength, which has been very helpful. Upon burning, if card gain 4 strength for 1 turn. Gain 5 bomb, gain... I'm gonna like take one of you, but then not use you. And then we're gonna go Witch's Eye, burn card of your choice. Damage. 30 scarring. I don't know, Witch's Eye maybe? Then, what's the Grimoire of Might? At the start of turn, restore 8 health for each status card in the discard pile and burn the cards. What? That's pretty cool, but I gotta keep my medal. And I want to upgrade Shock Therapy. It's a big upgrade. 2 less cost, double the effect.
What do they call?
It's believed the key role. They are.
It's rare that you get an upgrade that halves the cost of a card and doubles its effect. That's, that feels like a strong upgrade. Maybe the card's really bad, so it's like, okay. But that feels real good.
Can you really cure me?
As you know, the primordial spirit of the wolf lives in...
I have sort of a...
Right, and that's why
In other words, you are...
your success can be...
Right, so we need to not kill elves, because, like, that's not our success. I think I'm starting to piece it together. We've gone, like, far left before. We don't have a lot of gold. I wouldn't mind hitting up this shop, though. But I also wouldn't mind hitting up more combats. We've hit, like, the gate guard, like, several times. What about this way? What about going, like, straight along this way? Also, is this a good time to call it? Might be. Protect the demon spawn, attack the demon spawn. Tell the truth, it took me a while to figure out whose side to take. I'm gonna attack the demon spawn. Apparently that's a good thing to do. Which does make sense. Wow, he's got a lot of HP. At the end of turn, deals damage and gains strength. Okay. 10 of that, huh? Alright. Fair enough. You're gonna be a pain. But we've got a lot of help here. These guys are taunting too, so like we can't even take the damage. We got so much right there. That was incredible. Okay. Start the bleeding. Add the blight. I don't know if that's really good, but like it's something. Although we could be getting like HP every time they have blight. We just have to like remove Fester as a card, I think. Although then again, having a little bit of blight's not bad. Problem is like we get more than just a little bit of blight. Frantic race. That was not a great turn, but you're already going down. You're also hitting really hard though. 6 HP. We have this talent. We can do the bleeding. And then we have instinctive. Inflict exposed. Hits you harder. Hits you harder. Hopefully you hit this guy, because if you hit this guy, he's out. Hey, look at that. I think we've got him. I think he's out of here. Yeah, goodbye, sir. We could actually probably remove your bleeding and now restore your HP and then take you down. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I love this upgrade. It's so good. They burned everyone. and then named me their brother. Great. I feel great now. Gain 2 strength for every 1 attack each time you restore HP with cards. I mean, that does... Gain 2 strength for 1 attack. Oh, 2 strength for 1 attack. Like, only our next attack gains the strength. 3 damage 5 times to random enemies. Burn 2 random cards in hand. What a card. What a card indeed. That could be good, could be bad, depending on how we're feeling. Take some dedication. Why not? Troll armor. I mean, I wish there was more like sets of armor. Like, how is troll set not a thing? I feel like that should be a thing. We'll take like one of these. I don't know what like costs the most. Burn, trigger scarring. If scarring is more than 30, fully restore HP. Doesn't seem like my type of thing. However, what does is impatience. Poison claws, no thank you. Increase maximum HP at start turn, lose 1 strength, gain 1 spirit, no. Status boots, inflicting expose, inflict weakness. No, I just like what's like worth more, weapons or armor? Armor maybe, I feel like some of the time. What is this? Increases card draw by 2? Alright, that's insane. Sure.
I met my old...
I suspect that you'll...
They almost captured me.
That's
I'm not mad at them at all.
I meant you...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was a thing. Alright. Yeah, I want to go towards this shop, so, but I want money before I go there. Although, I guess like we could increase our chances at getting bleed items if I go to this one as well. Maybe we have enough to sell, it's okay. Sure, Demon Man. You seem okay to buy from. Robber's armor, robber stuff, fire fist stuff. This ain't it. This ain't what I'm looking for. Okay, those poison claws were not worth it. I'll tell you that much. Armor seems to be the way. Troll stuff just seems to be the way. Oh my god. Seems to be very much the way. Oh, we can remove more cards here for cheaper, though. That's quite interesting. Do I have more, like, wolf stuff to get rid of? I feel like I should, but I don't. Am I gonna get rid of Fester? I'm tempted. It's so not that useful. Let's do it. Let's see it. You know? Now let's save some money. Just so we can buy bleed stuff if it appears. We doubled our chances of finding bleed stuff by going to that shop. How did you become a demon? Fight time. Time to kill the demons. Yeah, I figured it'd be a fight if I did that, but I wanted the fight. Getting rid of the... Choosing to shoo away the imps myself. Getting rid of the demon seems good. You've got ward, so that's why we don't have what I want.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Alright.
The variety of demons defies comprehension. But these
Summoning imps is going to make this challenging. We can gain stuff here. Interesting. When wounded severely, deals piercing damage. Ignore all non-targeted attack skills. Okay. Fair enough. Like, I just actually am fine with taking out the mother. We don't have any attack cards left in hand? Are you for real? Wait, did I not just play Impatience if there are no attack cards in hand? You had an attack card in hand. Duh.
Don't spare consumables.
Oh, I don't have a energy to play that. Whatever. Well, trap back. We have evasion. We're gonna be okay for now. That was a mistake though. I made a mistake. Clearly and for all to see. That was damage. Not great. Yeah, so there's like the frantic race. You could like finally get instinctive. I'll take a spirit actually. We'll do this, and then if I take damage 4 times?
I thought that would be the end of your story.
I thought that would be the end of my story too. Holy crap. I did not read that. Okay. So we're gonna change over. The question's just when we do. And then you have expanded your list of battle skills. We have attacks in hand, but nobody's planning to attack me. So I can't play Impatience, which is unfortunate. We do have Bleed. These turns are getting so complicated. Gaining some health is nice here. Gaining some spirit would be nicer for sure. And you do have the instinctive. We actually have to get rid of you, I'm realizing. It's not okay for your continued existence. I have to use this to get something that could potentially save my life. I don't think there is such a thing. Oh. One to two. 3, I mean 4, and then like 5, but I think we're still dead? I can't believe I'm dying here. Oh my god.
According to my calculations, you should have died.
I did not realize I needed to take out the imp. Okay, that was my bad. Well, one of these days we're gonna win with this character, I swear. Oh man, did not expect to die right there. Okay. Whew, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna figure it out. Bleed build next time. We didn't go like the perfect way. We'll figure it out. Until then, I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm learning.